Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I'm going to be getting into is, well, a few sneakers that I think are good ones to resell right now in September, just because A, they might have recently released and they're doing well, or B, I could see them doing better in the future, maybe even later this year, around Christmas time. So these are just the types of pairs that I would be looking for because, well, I see them being a good flip because, well, they are flipping right now, or, well, in the future, they're going to be flipping for even more than they are right now. So basically discussing some shoes that are good to resell. That's really all. And specifically to this month, so I'm gonna try and stick with releases around here, you know what I mean? Basically recent drops, ones I think are good. Might bring up some ones that I brought up in the past. We'll get into all that. But yeah, if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Just trying to 300 likes. Just lets me know y'all want more content like this. And you can also check us out down below, Resell Vision. We're doing a little Verdy SBS giveaway right there. So if y'all want to check that out below, feel free. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I need to say. Other than, of course, you can check me out on my IGs as well. If you ever want to, buy, sell, or trade with me, feel free. But that's pretty much everything I need to say. I also want to mention and give a quick shout out to my guys at POIZON for sponsoring this video. So I'm definitely going to be mentioning some information about them. And yeah, they got me right with some Yeezy Azure slides. I've been rocking these. So big fan. But aside from that, we'll get into discussing some things about POIZON and the video. So we'll go over the first sneaker and then we'll talk some stuff. Along with POIZON, make sure you guys also check it out down below and use my code Tristan, 5% off on your first order. So hey, get a little deal. Maybe you've been looking for a certain pair, get your discount back. But the first sneaker I really want to get into is the Verdy SBS Dunk Low. Alright, so again, as I said, we're going to be discussing the Verdy SBS Dunk Low. So you guys can see, here's kind of the chart that we got going on with this particular pair. So you guys can see they were selling higher. Early they were going crazy. I mean, look at some of these sales. I mean, we're talking $975. 386. I mean, someone dropping $1,300 right there, and yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. So you can see some people are spending some money on these, but they've kind of settled down. Most are averaging around $350 to $400 right now. Actually, we'll take a quick look at the prices right here. You guys can see the sales are going pretty good. So you guys can see between a range of about 330 to 380, some of the bigger sizes going for more. Actually, if you throw some bids out there, I've noticed some people are taking them a bit lower. Like for 10.5, boom, look at that. You see some people are taking bids a little bit lower there. So don't be afraid to throw out a little bid. Might be something that could benefit you in the future if you want to hold on to these, or you could check your local area. There might be somebody that's just selling them for ask, which again, that's always good. You know what I mean? Hey, if anybody is selling them, hit me up my IG. I'm buying. I'll be getting back to those DMs tonight. But one thing I noticed is you guys can see some of the smaller sizes are going for more, and I actually want to give this shout out. So diving into today's video sponsor, POIZON. Again, I want to give a shout out to them for getting me right with this pair of Yeezy Azure slides, man. I just been rocking these because it was, it's a perfect pair for summer, so I'm gonna be rocking them next summer. But also, with the winter weather, it's a good pair to rock inside. They're pretty comfortable, I like them. Sometimes I rock them outdoors, but you know how it is. So as you guys can see, when browsing on POIZON, I mean, there is so many different options. I'm talking new sneakers, even clothing. Pretty much anything that you guys are looking for to get right for, Christmas time, winter, back to school, whatever you would need, they have it. So I thought that was pretty useful. One major feature they have, you can also just, search anything you're looking for. So, makes it pretty easy. They also organize by brand. So, I mean, you can literally just go under the brand of sneaker that you want and, just look at anything they have under that brand. So that's pretty cool. Not to mention, it isn't that hard to make a purchase. As you guys can see, you can just search up the pair of kicks you want, or again, just click on them. Very easy. And then, yeah, you can just add them to your cart like that. And you can also use my code Tristan. Don't forget, that's going to give you a big discount, as you guys can see. So it's one of the main things. I was just checking out a pair of kicks right here, and boom, use my discount. Got a pretty good amount off right there. So don't miss out on that. And the coupon bundle. That's another thing you guys can take advantage of to get a discount on this, or get a discount on these pairs. Excuse me. And as you guys can see, I decided to go out the way and grab a pair of these right here, the Yeezy Azure slides, as I had mentioned, already. But overall, pretty clean, and you guys can see the prices that POIZON has these for compared to, apps like StockX and Go. They're charging a lot more for these than, for example, they are. So that's a pretty good deal in my opinion. Not just stuff like this. I might have shown another one on the screen, but yeah, always getting stuff like this, for the collection a little bit cheaper. So shout out to them. Always getting it right. They have Yeezy, Jordan, so many other brands. I'll put these on right now, you know what I mean? I'll leave them by my feet, so I remember to do that. But yeah, make sure you guys head to the App Store and download POIZON. As you guys can see, it's very easy. Just search it up like that. Boom, get it downloaded, and you put in your boy's code, and then find a pair of kicks you like, and boom, use that discount, get a little deal. It's that easy. And again, they're very strict with their whole entire authentication process. That is what they do, their main focus. Actually, let me show y'all this. As y'all can see, the box it came in, very, very professional. And you can see we got the slides right in there. Not to mention they bubble wrap it too. Like this was in a bubble wrap thing, or like sleeve. So very nice. They take good care of their, customers. And yeah, you can also see the little authentication certificate that it comes with as well, so you guys can see your kicks are 100% legit. Has their logo on it, so a good thing that they have right there. And I believe it even shows some of the particular order details. Yeah, you can just scan the QR code right there and see what item it is for. So I thought that was pretty cool. They let you know everything is 100% legit, and they're very, very strict with their authentication process. So don't forget that. No fakes around here. So again, make sure you guys download POIZON and use my code Tristan to get 5% off on your first order. Or again, get that little coupon bundle, get $100 off, and off a bunch of different purchases. You can see how it works right there. Hopefully I popped that up on the screen. But yeah, that's everything I really need to say right there. And check out POIZON down below to start getting some deals. Excuse me. I don't know if I said that correctly. But they're always providing the best. They're very strict with their authentication, and that's really all I needed to hear. You know what I mean? As long as they're staying on lock, doing that, I'm here for them. And discounts, whenever I can get into you guys, that's always good. So check that out. Don't miss out. Let's hop back into the video though. Quick shout out, to POIZON right here, because as you guys can see, they give you the data, global sales. So you can just go by, US, but then you can also go global. And you can see, look, what sizes are selling, more, what sizes are more popular. And you guys can see someone has been going crazy, or not one person in particular, but you guys can see, look, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 9, 9.5. So it kind of shows you what sizes might be the ones to look into for holding on to in the future. I definitely think those sizes like 6, 6.5, 7, those are going to be ones that will age very, very well for this SB Dunk Low, because again, they didn't make a lot of them. And this is also, a sneaker I could see ladies liking more than the guys, you know what I mean? It has kind of that brighter, more vibrant theme to it. I feel like this would definitely be one of those shoes that, yeah, just more girls would like it more than guys. If you were to show it to an equal amount of girls and guys, there'd probably be more girls that would like it than guys. But it could just be assuming, you know what I mean? But that's at least what I think. So, there's my opinion on it, you know what I mean? But again, that's just, it's an opinion. So it's subject to, whatever other opinions, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really want to give a shout out to them. This is great information right here, because it really lets you know what sizes are the ones that people are looking for. And you guys can see, I'm seeing so many 7.5, 6.5, 6, like that is by far the shining size, aside from like 9, 9.5. So definitely just want to give a quick notice. Definitely be looking for some of those smaller sizes in the Verdies to hold on to, because go look at how the Power Puffs are doing. For example, Power Puff Blossom SB in the small sizes. That's like a $500 shoe in some of those sizes now. So I could see the same thing happening with these, where people are letting them go a little bit cheaper right now, but in the future they're not going to be there. You know what I mean? It's going to be a much more valuable shoe in those sizes, because they didn't make a lot of them. But yeah, good info, really. That's the main thing I want to say. Shout out to them. And here's your current market for them. So if you just need to kind of, look at the range you need to be buying these for, right around here. This is probably the dip, in my opinion. They could go 10, 20 lower, but I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, you can see with the chart, this is probably that point where you can see it's starting to flatten out, you know what I mean? So it's not really just dipping like that anymore. Like, this is kind of that range where people are like, all right, hold up. I'm not selling them for cheaper than this. I can keep them otherwise. So first one, Verdy SBs. So the second shoe I want to get into right here is the medium olive Travis Scott Low. And as you guys can see, here is our current price range. Some of the bigger sizes still staying up there in price. As I was saying in a recent video, I could see some of the bigger sizes staying around 500 to 550 if they do not drop a ton of them. But I'm still waiting, because I've noticed my size 9 and 8.5 have been continuing to drop down in price. I think we will be seeing those touch 400 flat. Go look at the Canaries. Once they released a bunch of pairs through the Travis Scott website and other locations, yeah, it was pretty much just they just continued to go down, and now they've flattened out, and it's actually a decent time to buy them if you want to hold on to the extended sizes, 12.5 W plus. But yeah, these, and 11 plus, gonna be a good hold. Go look at the last Travis Scott olive shoe. They went up crazy. If those went up, like $400, these can go up at least a couple hundred. You know what I mean? Even if they are making a lot more. But look at the sales too. That just shows you how popular the shoe is. So the dip, kind of might be in. As I was saying in a recent video, they might not go. Look at they're going up in price now. What's happening? They were at 460, now they're at, they're going up $40. So I think that's just people, being super hyped about this shoe. A lot of people are just like, oh, I'm gonna go get my pair now. But again, we have the sneakers release, we have a couple other locations happening, so I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit to buy my pair. If I end up being wrong, I end up being wrong. But yeah, I don't think these are gonna run up like crazy, but they're still hyped. So I'm definitely gonna be getting some of the big sizes to just keep for the long term, because Travis Scott Lows are always just a good bet. This is one of those pairs I'm definitely going to be looking for on POIZON in different locations, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of sellers overseas for these, and might be able to find a decent deal there. Y'all got the discount code, don't forget about that. And there might have been a coupon bundle. If I mentioned that, then take advantage of that, 100%. But the second shoe, the release is about to happen, and it's just, again, a very wearable colorway. That's another thing I like to mention. One of the more wearable Travis Scott Lows, and I think a lot of people are seeing that. I've seen some people wearing these on V2, and they're clean. So yeah, definitely going to be one of those ones that I'm not stressing all the way about going, getting them right now, but yeah, these will do well. I'm certain of it. Just wait a little bit. I see them coming down in price, a little bit more. And also, as I always give advice on, you can just wait 2 weeks, like 2 weeks after the release, and usually you're able to get a better deal on most shoes. That's how it is. But sometimes it's not. But with these, I feel that'll be the case. We got like a couple 100,000 pairs on the way, or 150,000-ish on the way. So yeah, it's like there's still stock that has not dropped yet. Also, give a quick mention to this pair because it was going to be dropping next month, but yeah, obviously the release has been rumored to be pushed back. I still am, not 100% certain about that because again, I don't know if Nike's going to want to just completely. Like, how to put it? They're going to get stuck with a lot of pairs if they do this, you know what I mean? If they push back this release. The Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. I still think this is probably going to be dropping to the, end of this year. If they seriously wait till spring 2025 for this pair, I have a feeling they're probably going to get stuck with a lot of them. I could be wrong on this, and we don't see any more on the back door for the next couple months, but I feel like that won't be the case. It's a Jordan 1. There's probably a lot of pairs of these, and it's a classic pair. They're making a lot of them. So I want to quickly mention these because the main reason I'm saying it is if you are able to get access to any of these pairs, right, I'm going to try and get some to do for Resale Vision members under market price. Because, I know a couple guys with them. But the main thing I can say about these is if you're able to get access to them or know anybody with them and you're able to sell them before the release, I feel like these are just easy money. Because it's obviously a popular shoe. A lot of people want it. But it's definitely one of those ones that, you could be, if you're able to get it before the release, it'll be an easy flip. Obviously, I'm, giving some kind of sarcastic advice right now. Like, oh, get it early and you'll make money. Well, of course. But, maybe even try throwing a low bid out there or something like that. Maybe flip it to, the locals, something like that. You might be able to do that. So I don't see these everywhere, but, there's an opportunity for a market. Quick mention, only for, again, some of y'all, because most of us are not getting this one early. I'm gonna try, though. Just not through StockX. I also thought this was really cool with POIZON. They kind of, like, show you pictures of, like, when people are actually rocking them. I don't know, there might have been some locations that used to do this. That's aside for the point, but they actually show you, like, reviews from people actually getting them in. So I think that's pretty good. There you go. There's a photo. So if that lets you know that they're legit. But this is the next one I want to discuss. You guys can see the current prices, but the Paris Olympics Wet Cement Jordan 4. Now, the main reason I wanted to bring this one up next is because I still have a feeling that these, in those larger sizes, 10.5 plus, or you could just strictly say 11 plus, I have a feeling these are going to age well. It's a very wearable Jordan 4, all gray. You cannot go wrong with all gray. I mean, it is also very comfortable. I mean, it has that new SB4 build. There's a lot of things to this sneaker. I know some people are not rocking with the material that they chose to use on the outside of the toe box. Fully understandable, but this is a durable, wearable, pretty nice suede material Jordan 4, and also just, very easy to rock. Like, you do not have to think much about rocking this colorway. So I think that's probably one of the, nicer parts of this shoe. And, I mean, look at that. Look, I just see a sale of $329. Look at that, 10.5, $329. Who sold that for like, you know what I mean? So you can see there's some crazy sales that happen, like $292, $286, you know what I mean, $281, $329. So I'm seeing some stuff that I like with this shoe in particular that, tells me the future's going to be bright for it. So I know a lot of people are letting these go cheap right now, but I mean, if I can continue to get the men's and grade school ones cheap, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'm gonna end that screen recording there. And again, quick shout out to our video sponsor, POIZON. Again, check them out down below. Go get your discounts right there using my code Tristan. And yeah, of course, enjoy the coupon bundle too. There's lots of things. Again, I mentioned it in this video. Take advantage of all that because you might be able to find like a shoe that you've been looking for a while. You can just search the SKU in the search box and maybe you can find something you've been looking for a little deal, something like that. And yeah, I got my Azures. They actually had these for a great price on there. So yeah, I've never had a pair of Yeezy slides really in the personal collection, so I was like, let me get something like this, That's really it. So again, check me out down below if y'all want more content like this, or excuse me, yeah, my Instagram's for more content like this because I post like sneaker stuff, things like that. You can check us out at Resale Vision. We're doing a Verdy SBS giveaway right now, the undermarket kicks we do every day, things like that. And yeah, I think I already said subscribe, like, so I was trying to throw the likes on this video. Just so again, a little bit of a messy outro. I'm repeating myself also, geez. But yeah, that's really what we got. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Again, shout out POIZON for the slides. I'm going to be rocking these today. I mean, it is nasty weather outside, so I'm not going outside. So indoor slides, you know what I mean? But that's it. I'm going to catch you on the next one tomorrow. See you then. And check everyone out down below. Don't miss out. See you then. Peace.